Hello, it's Rachel from Orange Grove Nursery, and I am here today to change Luke and Leia out of their Halloween outfits. And I'm also going to be doing a giveaway entry for Creative Newborns. She is having a reborn giveaway. And we're to make a video telling about ourselves and how we found reborning and what we like about reborns. So I thought I would do a changing video of Luke and Leia because they're kind of the reason why I got into reborning in the first place. The town that we live in is got Danish heritage, and every year in August they have a Danish festival. And when we first moved here, they had a decorate your house contest, and the first year I participated, I think I got second prize. And the next year I thought, you know what, I'm going to go even more all out, and I'm going to get little dolls that I can dress in Danish heritage costumes. So I went onto eBay, and I did not want to get an American Girl doll because I didn't want that. So I thought, well, how can I search dolls without getting 10,000 billion trillion American Girl doll things? There's nothing against them, that's just not what I wanted. So I searched for toddler, I think it was, and I came across a reborn auction, and that was the most gorgeous doll I had ever seen. It looked like a real baby, and I had never heard of reborns before. And of course, me being an artist, I had to check into it, and I kept thinking, I want one of these, but I can't afford it. And the artist in me was crying out, please, let's give it a try. I know we could do this. And the more I looked into it, the more I realized this is going to be an expensive hobby. But I just had to try it because there was no going back after that. So I slowly over time started to collect the supplies that I would need, and my husband was gracious enough to let me get my first kit, which was the Tegan, and I also got a Behringer kit that someone was selling for, I think, $15 or something. So I made that one up as kind of a practice, and then Tegan was my first real reborn that I made to sell. But my original intention was that I was going to get a boy and a girl to keep, and then the rest of them would be ones that I would sell. And then I thought, since I really love Star Wars, and I thought the baby that played the baby Luke and Leia in the movie was so adorable, I thought it would be really cute to have my boy and my girl be Luke and Leia. And as it turned out, in the movie, Luke is sleeping when you see him, well, other than when he was first born. And Leia is awake. So I thought, that's perfect. I can have a boy sleeper and a girl awake, and then I'll have one of each, and then I'll be satisfied with that. And then the rest of the dolls I'll just sell. Well, that was a nice thought, but it didn't end up that way because anyone in the reborn community knows these dolls are addictive. And just 2 is not enough because they grab onto your heart and they don't let go. So I found the Noah kit by Reva Schick, which is my Noah right here is my Luke. And I just absolutely love this kit. Every reborn I saw with him was gorgeous. So I thought this would be perfect for my Luke because he's my favorite sculpt. He's sleeping, and I see him as a boy. I know there are people that have the Noah as a girl, but I just see Noah as a boy. So I got him for my boy, and I wanted another Reva Schick kit that was about the same size, and I wanted it to be Reva Schick because I wanted them to look like twins, like they were siblings. So I found Hannah. And she's kind of scowly, but I like to think of the expression as she's sitting next to her brother who's sleeping and she's thinking, you leave my brother alone because my brother is special to me. And he wants to sleep, so you leave him alone. And if you don't leave him alone, you have me to answer to. So that's kind of the look that I see on her face. I did open her eyes a little bit more than what the kit originally had. And my poor Leia, she will get hair eventually, but because she's for me, she has to wait. I'm a slow rooter, so when I get a chance, I'll work on her hair, but in the meantime, she's pretty the way she is, and I like to keep hats on her a lot of times too, so. But everyone who knows Star Wars knows that Leia has to have hair because she's best known for her hair. So this is my Leia, and since I got the Hannah sculpt, they've come out with Sabrina sculpt, which is same limbs, same face, except they redid the eyes. I'm not sure if Reva completely re-sculpted the face or if she just touched up the eyes, but it still has the same nose and mouth and ears and still kind of the scowly, but Sabrina, I think that's the kit's name, her eyes are a little more open than the Hannah one, so I actually kind of like Sabrina's eyes a little better, but I can't change it now. This is my Leia. She is not going anywhere. Are you? So, it took me quite a few years, but I finally did make my Luke and Leia some Danish heritage outfits. They're not official Danish outfits, but that's what our town kind of goes with it as them looking. So, for Leia, I made her a little dress with an attached skirt and vest. And this is kind of what our town goes with as the dress for the Danish festival. Hardly anyone dresses up, but I think it's fun. And I actually do have some Danish heritage myself, so Danish festival is pretty important to me. And then this little apron goes with it. I'm going to make her a white bonnet too, but I still haven't done that. And then Luke's outfit is some little black shorts with a white shirt and a little red vest. So every year when our town has the Danish festival, I dress them up. And the funny thing is, they don't do that house decorating contest anymore now that I have the dolls and the outfits, but I still like to dress them up because the Danish festival is a pretty important thing to me. I like it because I grew up in this town, and after 5.5, 6 years, my husband and I moved back, so we plan to stay here for the rest of our lives if we can help it. So I like to shoot. I just love to decorate for holidays and special occasions, so any chance I have to decorate the house or my reborns wear special clothes, I just jump on it because I love to decorate. So there is my Leia, and I love baby shoes, even though they look like they could just kick their shoes off and relax. I think baby shoes are adorable, so I can't help it. I have to put them in some shoes. Every reborn I have ever collected from anyone, I'm lucky if I even get socks, and I don't think I've ever gotten one with shoes. Oh, you're not Cinderella. You're Princess Leia, not Princess Cinderella. There we go. I should have gotten you a hat. You look cold. So, I have been reborning for 5 years for Luke. and I just recently joined the YouTube community. I've had a YouTube channel, but I never really did much with it until I think it was about a year ago. So here are my two original keepers, but I was intending on just them being my keepers, but obviously my collection has grown quite a lot. Some that I have reborn, like Luke and Leia, and some that I collect from my friends that also reborn. I like to collect reborns from my friends and artists that I admire. I can't really afford to buy reborns, so lots of times I do trades, or they'll do a reborn for me and also some outfits. Whatever I can work out, I like to be able to. I love box openings, so it's fun to be able to adopt some babies from other artists once in a while. So that is my story, and I think I pretty much covered how I got into reborning and what I like about it, because it's so much fun to see how close I can get the painting and the rooting. Luke needs a little more hair, to realism. And I mean, as an artist, that is an awesome challenge to try and duplicate what God has created in the lovely colors and subtleties of the veins and the modeling and the little nail tips and everything. So they're also very adorable and fun to cuddle. So I love reborns for many reasons. So that is me, and thanks for watching.